Have you ever been at a point where you just think about your life and you just be like, I just want to drive somewhere and just start over and erase my whole life? Man.
What's up, chubby buddies?
What's up, chubby buddies? It's your favorite chubby here. I'm chilling at work. I just got off of work. I work overnights, and I'm just waiting till it's time for me to go to school. I'm basically on here with another CNA Chronicle video. Basically, it's like if you don't want to be one, don't be one. So, basically, what that means is I'm a nurse assistant. I've been a nurse assistant for years, and now I think it's time for me that I don't want to be a CNA anymore. I'm just at that point. Um, my situation is that I got comfortable. I got comfortable and got cloudy in the brain. Like I was working two jobs for so long that um, I was content of where I was at, but my finances is not very all that great. You know what I mean? Because CNA work, you gotta find where they pay you and where you get good pay and everything else. But like I know CNAs that get paid way more than I do, but then they work like more, like just as much as I do. So I'm just like, if I'm going to work, if I want, I mean, I don't want to work, two jobs forever. That's just, I want to, if I have a second job, it's by choice, not by circumstances. Where, okay, the day off I have at this job, I have to fill it in with this job and everything else. It's just, it's getting very repetitive and it's getting way past old. And I think, and so I started back school, and I need new changes in my life because I want to be financially stable, not financially stable for this period of time, and then next thing I know, I got to worry about this and everything else. I don't live without my means. I'm just not that person, but I just feel like there's more out there that I can do for myself, and I shouldn't settle for, oh, what if everybody, you're your worst critic, okay? It don't matter what anybody say, you are your worst critic. And I always say, maybe school is not this year. Not this year. I've been saying that for 10 years. Like, not this year. Next year, we'll do it. And I just got tired of saying next year, because next year, I don't want to be 55 and be like, yeah, I'm going to go back now. I'm a few more years from retirement. And what scares me the most is that, I see a lot of older co-workers that were CNAs before me, way before me, and they are broken down and, got medical issues due to all the hard labor they did as CNA, being a CNA for so long. And they're at the point where, why change? Like, I've been doing this for 20, 30 years, so why change? Like, they just feel like, okay, I've been doing this for so long, why change it? I'll be okay. And it shouldn't be like that. Like, you can go back to school at any age nowadays. And, that was my thought of why I didn't go back to school. And I kept saying every year, and then now, I'm back in school, and, my worry is like I'm going to be the oldest one in the class. I'm going to be in a class with a bunch of babies and making me feel old and everything else. But that's a fear I had to get over. Is either that or continue to do this work and be at a financial deficit. But it's not even just financially, it's that I love what I do, I just don't like it anymore. Like, my patience is becoming, it's thinning out, and that's what I don't like about it, is that I'm getting worn out all the time When I'm off of work, I don't want to do nothing. Basically, it's just be in the house all damn day. Like that's all I want to do on the day off. I don't want to do nothing, and I don't want to live that way. I want to enjoy my days off without having to be sleep all day. But then when I'm sleep all day, that's just about with any person that work night shift. If you sleep all day and you off, you going to sleep you're going to be up all night. So there's been plenty of days that me and the Golden Girls and I Love Lucy then got to know one another because I done jacked up and slept all day and I'm up all night. But that's not my issue. I love working on night shifts because day shift, I don't like people. I don't like people in my face. I like people, but I don't like people. Y'all understand that it's a cancer thing. I just always been a night person, and I feel that I need a change in my career because I don't want to retire as a CNA. I mean, just listening to myself say that scares me. And that's why I'm just like, and I know I've been through, and then the time I was going to go back to school, I felt like it was, something telling me not to go back to school. Like, try to go back to school. My granddad got sick, had to be there for my family, and then he passed. Then a few months later, my mom ended up sick, had to get her through chemotherapies and everything else. Then I got her settled down. Then I thought about going back to school. Then my dad died, and then I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? Then I got into school in 2015 and was doing good. I had a B average. I was happy for myself. Then a year later, I got back into school and I picked two classes that I shouldn't have picked together. I should have just had them separate semesters, and I didn't. I was just like, I can do it, whatever. But then my grandma got sick, and this is my dad's mom, and I was not, I wasn't ready for any more losses. So I dropped out and helped my dad's side of the family is very small, so I helped get her back together and everything else. And then now I'm back in school with no distractions, so hopefully it won't be no major distractions with me going to school because I want to get done. I want to get into the certification I want to get in, and if I get that next step, and if I want to continue off to school to get further education, I will. But right now I just want to kick off myself for getting out of being a CNA. Like, don't get me wrong, I love taking care of people. I am a people person to a certain extent, but
Hey, Dijon.
hi.
Hi. Do you have those right?
You are so corny.
What is this? Are you recording?
Use it.
Hi, YouTubers.
Don't pay this nut.
Hi.
This is my coworker. Tell them who you are.
I'm Vanessa. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, I was just talking about not being a CNA forever.
Don't
So-
do it.
So, you want to put your input into it?
Okay, let's see. Being a CNA has been rewarding. What I tell people, it is a stepping stone. It's not all bad, but it is a stepping stone. It's something for everybody. Yeah, that's pretty much all. I won't say anything bad, as even though I have my quarrels with this profession. I just say, work hard. Don't get stuck, because it is very easy to get stuck, especially when you have children and other responsibilities. And just keep pushing forward. Go to school and go as far as you can. And if you can't, that's okay too. And I'm out.
Yep.
I don't really like this. I look like I gotta.
You need to stop it.
I'm on YouTube.
You might see this one in a couple other videos with me, okay?
Yeah. Album dropping Tuesday.
You know what?
Please copy.
Get back on the floor.
Bye,
Just
YouTubers.
go.
I will be having my own channel soon. We will be doing some collabs. You do? All right, I'm out. Peace.
Get your behind bad girl. there's your input of another nurse assistant and everything. But like I tell anybody that's young, if you already got in your mindset that this is just something temporary, make it temporary. Do not make it extensive where you be like, oh, I do it this year, I do it next year. I understand if some things happen and you have to put a hold on it, but if you don't have anything that's going to keep you from keeping you from going back to school, what you do is just go ahead and do it. School is hella expensive, we know this, but you know, either this or you just, I don't know. I mean, who wants to do this forever? I know people that's fine being a CNA, and I was one of those people that was fine with it too. But then now, like, I pay more attention to others than myself, and that's what got me into the situation that I'm in now. I'm stuck, and I'm just ready to just be done and move on from this life of being a CNA. I want to be more than that. I want to be financially stable. I want to love my job again, doing something else. It's just this job, I don't think it's for me forever. I don't want to retire like this. So any questions or comments or whatever, you know, you can leave them down below. I left I will probably record soon, another video soon. I'm getting back into working out soon and everything. That's another thing about working so much, especially trying to keep up. I can't get myself into the gym and get myself situated and everything because I'm more focused on what is going on with, you know, my job and everything else. Like, oh, I don't want them to be short. I don't want to do that. But then I'm not worried about myself. Like, I matter too, girl. So that's why that's my bad. That's my situations. I don't know how to tell them no. I'm learning to start telling them no, I'm tired. No, I can't do it. No, I'm busy. No, I need to rest. So it's okay to tell, you know, it's okay to say no if you can. You know what I mean? So if you like, you know, hit that thumb button, girl, and subscribe to my channel. Become a chubby buddy. You know, you don't have to be chubby to be a buddy. Everybody is welcome. So comment if you want to. So my saying is, stay true, stay you, and I holla back at you. Boom.